Round of applause for everybody. Woo! that might have been one of the best pieces of TV I've seen all year. At least the last 10 minutes, especially. Because right now, your boy Alyx, man, is just waiting. Like, for real. I've been looking at Lucha Underground's Twitter for the last 15 minutes, probably 20, refreshing. Looking for an announcement of Season 4. Something. I was searching on Twitter. I was searching on Google. When is Season 4 coming back? Is there any updates for Season 4? I found some news about they have enough funds for the season, but they still might be making some budget cuts. That's not really good enough for me. I need Chris DeJoseph, CM Roach, some executive producer and Lucha Underground to come out and tell me there will be a Season 4. None of this, we're working on it. No. I need Lucha Underground to tell me soon that there will be a Season 4 because I refuse to be satisfied with the way this season ended. As awesome as it was, as amazing as Ultima Lucha Tres, everything, part 1, 2, 3, and 4, Ultima Lucha Tres was amazing. But as amazing as it was, there cannot be a world where Lucha Underground does not exist. At least a wrestling business without a Lucha Underground. Because this can't happen. You got me hooked. You got me. I'm a slave now. Call me a slave of Queen Cobra Moon. I feel like Drago right now, just chained up to a wall, just waiting for an announcement. Because this was amazing. Your boy Alyx, man, can't get enough of Lucha Underground, man. This show is awesome. I feel like a wrestling fan. I'm not critiquing it. I don't feel the need to point out fires. Don't need to call out issues with the writing because I can't write this. This is one of those shows where, as a fan, I kind of just sit back and just let them work their magic. I'm not always trying to give ideas like I do with WWE. Oh, this sucks. Why are we doing Jinder Mahal versus Brock Lesnar? Let's do John Cena versus blah, 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 or AJ Styles versus blah, 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 blah. Instead, I'm not nitpicking the storylines because everything is so tight. Everything is so well written. Everything is so good that I don't feel the need to be a critic. I'm a fan. And if more wrestling shows can be like this, we wouldn't have an issue. I legitimately was depressed with the match that we had at the end of the show. Prince Puma's farewell match. The farewell match of Prince Puma was depressing, as it should have been. The emotion that they tried to get out of us, that was meant to be getting out of us, they got from me. Everything was on point. This show had everything you could want. I honestly believe, if you was to ask me which Ultima Lucha was the best one, yeah, Season 3 had the best one. It topped Season 1. I thought Season 1 was the best one up until this season. Season 3 beats it. Season 3, to me, I gotta say, this to me has solidified Lucha Underground as like a mainstay for the wrestling business. We need this show to continue. So whatever you need us as fans to do, if we need to donate money, if we need to send letters to networks to get you on a bigger platform, you're on Netflix now, which is amazing. I hope Netflix continues to produce your shows, continues to showcase you. I hope you get more eyes on your product, whether you're on El Rey Network or whatever network you're on. Whatever you need us to do, whatever we can do to help, let us know, because we need Lucha Underground to be around. Because this show is awesome. But we're here to talk about all the things that happened on part 4 of the season finale, the 4-part season finale. I guess we start with the first match. Yeah, let's just get right into it. Let's start with the first match on the show, which was a steel cage match between El Dragon Azteca Jr., you know him as Rey Horus, if you watch PWG, taking on Matanza, who is Jeff Cobb. Jeff Cobb's. Is it Jeff Cobb or Jeff Cobb's? I'm going to go with Jeff Cobb. But Matanza and El Dragon Azteca Jr. have had a feud going on throughout the season. And the last time we saw Matanza, he attacked and absolutely destroyed Azteca's master, Rey Mysterio, and took him away. And so we get this match. The first thing we see out of the cage match is a moonsault off the cage by Azteca. Just bam. The match starts, moonsault off the top of the cage. And he's quick, too. He climbed that thing up in 5 seconds. I swear to God, man, if he wanted to escape the cage, he could have done it within a nick of time. He was quick. We underestimate how quick these luchador wrestlers are, especially Rey Horus. But the match is going on, and then not even 5 minutes in, Matanza gets freaking Azteca Jr. in like this tight belly-to-belly and hurls him so hard, he breaks the cage. Yeah. He threw Azteca Jr. through the cage to the outside. Now, usually, this would give Azteca Jr. the win, because in a cage match, you can win by escaping the cage or pinfall or submission. When he escaped the cage, Dario Cueto said, "Hold on! We are not going to have that in my temple! Ring the bell!" He restarts the match, and now you can only win by pinfall or submission. And Matanza just completely dominates Azteca. And just when Azteca starts to make a comeback, we see a female figure climb the cage. And we're thinking, who the hell is that? Camera shows it's Black Lotus. Freaking Black Lotus. Yeah, the same Black Lotus that got her arm broken by Pentagon Dark and then got revenge on him by breaking his arm. Yeah, that chick came back. She flies off the cage and splashes Azteca Jr. Crazy. Like, wasn't she just helping Azteca Jr.? Yeah, you're thinking, what the hell? I thought you were on side. You were on the same side. Well, she helps Matanza beat El Dragon Azteca Jr. Matanza wins the match. Dario gets inside the ring. And then that's when she attacks Matanza and then tries to beat up Dario Cueto, calling him a liar. You liar! You liar! Yeah, he was a liar. He's been playing Black Lotus this entire time because she believed that it was Azteca who killed her family, who killed her tribe. That's what Dario told her. The entire time, that wasn't true. He lied to her. He manipulated her. And so he told her, yeah, I lied to you. And that's when Matanza attacked her. And he just laughed it off. Dario's evil, man. He's evil, but I love it. I love that he's evil. And I can't get enough of when he goes, ring the bell! That's the new, yeah, fire. You know, Vince McMahon has the you're fired. Dario Cueto has the ring the bell. I love it. I love it. It's cool, man. Oh, man, this is good stuff. This is good. Okay, so amazing first match. Amazing first match. So we already go from that into what's next? What's next? Is it the it's the Gauntlet match, I believe. I don't want to miss anything. I have notes here. Yeah, it's the Gauntlet match. We have well, at first it was just a 3-way match. It was Muertes versus Jeremiah Crane, Solomon Crow, whatever you want to call him, Sami Callihan. You know who it is. And the man they call Cage, Brian Cage. But then Dario Cueto came out and made the match a 3-way elimination match, which just makes it all the more better. So we're watching these guys beat the hell out of each other. Crazy spots, crazy feats of strength from all three, man. Kicks, punches. Next thing I see is Jeremiah Crane getting these sticks. It's like these wooden stakes mini winning stakes all in his hand. And then he goes into the ring. Cage grabs him by the hair. And then he jams the stakes into Cage's head. And guys, these aren't fake stakes. He actually jams it into his head. And then you see them stick, like get impaled into the top of his head as he falls down. And you see them just kind of like it's hanging out of his head. And you see blood coming down his head. Ah! It was gruesome. It was nasty. And I'm just like, okay. Oh my God. All right. That's a little more gruesome than I wanted it to be. And then we got glass panes because we didn't get enough of glass panes like we got in freaking Hell of War with Killshot and Dante Fox. We had to get more glass. Mil Muertes ends up spearing himself through that glass and cutting himself open. Blood's everywhere. Everybody's bleeding now. We got blood everywhere. And apparently these men love tasting their own blood because that's what we saw a lot of. Mil Muertes tasting his blood. Jeremiah Crane tasting his blood. Ah! And then we see this awesome spot where we see Mil Muertes on the outside on top of two tables. We have Cage inside the ring with Jeremiah Crane. Cage does his patented deadlift superplex where Crane is standing in the ring and Cage is on the turnbuckle. He lifts him up from the ring with a superplex and then drives him outside the ring on top of Mil Muertes through the tables. I can't make this up. That's incredible. You don't see stuff like that anywhere else. We need this show, guys. You won't ever see that in WWE. Not with the administration they have over there. Not with the corporate figures that won't let the wrestlers do whatever they want. You might see it in PWG. You haven't seen it in PWG, though. You haven't seen it in New Japan Pro Wrestling. You might see it, but you haven't. But Lucha Underground is always ahead of the curve with the innovation. And I love it. It's awesome stuff, man. This is awesome stuff. Jeremiah Crane gets eliminated first by Cage. And then Mil Muertes manages to slip in a flatliner on Cage. And he actually drops him on the steel chair. And then, surprise, surprise, freaking Mil Muertes wins the Gauntlet. The guy that personifies death itself, the immortal Mil Muertes, who is basically already a god, although he's not a god. He's a zombie. He's a possessed soul by Katrina. That guy has the Gauntlet now. And I'm thinking to myself, okay, like how much powerful can he be? And then the lights go out and King Cuerno shows up. King Cuerno appears out of nowhere, attacks Mil Muertes, attacks Katrina, takes the Gauntlet, and then raises it high. So King Cuerno is now in possession of the Gauntlet. Yeah, he came back. A lot of returns tonight. Really awesome returns. King Cuerno especially. I've been looking for that guy for a long time. I really loved his work when he was in the company. I was kind of sad to see him go away, but I'm happy he came back. That's someone I really do hope we have another season because I need some King Cuerno in my life, man. I do. Ooh. If you know where that came from, you can be friends with me. I think that's everything. Still the Gauntlet. Neil wins. Yeah. Okay. Let's talk about the main event. Well, one of the main events. The advertised main event was the career versus title match between Johnny Mundo, the champion, taking on Prince Puma, who is putting his career on the line. This match had all kinds of bells and whistles, plus an amazing match between Prince Puma and Johnny Mundo, or Ricochet and John Morrison. This was awesome, man. This was fun. Wrestling needs to be more fun, man. If anything you can get out of this show, if you get anything out of this show, it's the fact that wrestling should be fun. This show is fun. Everything about this was fun. I don't mind going back and watching it. And it was 2 hours. I'm probably going to do it again when I get a chance to. But yeah, man, they had everything. You had the Worldwide Underground coming out and helping Johnny Mundo because that's what they do. You had to have known that they were going to help Referee takes a bump. He's knocked out. Out comes the Worldwide Underground. You know, Jack Evans, who can talk again, by the way. They got his jaw fixed. PJ Black and Taya, my girl Taya. They all come out, attack Prince Puma. Was going for a concerto until we got another return from Angelico. Yeah, Mr. Dive off the top of Dario Cueto's office, Angelico. He came back. Yes, sir. He came back and he beat the hell out of the Worldwide Underground. And there was this really cool spot where we see Angelico, you know, beat him up, dive to the outside, it hit him with freaking weapons. And then referee Rick Knox, I think that's what his name is. It's referee Rick Knox. Gets up. The referee gets up after being attacked. Gets all fired up. Roar! And then runs to the ropes and dives over the ropes to the outside. I lost my mind when referee Rick Knox did a dive to the outside. It was awesome. That was one of my favorite parts of the entire show. And then you see Angelico throw Johnny Mundo into the ring, and Prince Puma does a 450, and I thought that was it. I'm thinking that's crazy. But then Johnny Mundo kicks out. He kicked out of an awesome near fall. We go to commercial. We come back. Prince Puma continues to fight. And then in the end of it, Prince Puma hits the 630 and wins the Lucha Underground Championship for a second time. The first ever two-time Lucha Underground World Champion. It felt good. It felt good, man. It was awesome. It was really cool to see Prince Puma. You know, he fell. He had his journey, his spiraling down journey. He came back up with the help of Vampiro, kind of a dark, but he maintained the morality that he had as Prince Puma. He didn't let it shape him. He didn't let it change who he is. He just became more aggressive. I like that. I like that he went down a darker path. Necessarily, yeah, it was a darker path, but it didn't change him. It was still Prince Puma. But then after he won the championship, he didn't get a chance to celebrate because here comes Dario Cueto announcing that Pentagon Dark is cashing in the Gift of the Gods Championship. Usually he would wait a week, but he's saying, I am breaking the rules because rules are like bones. They are made to be broken. Ring the bell. Love it. Love it when he does that. So Pentagon Dark comes out, but then Dario makes the announcement that this is another career versus title match. And this time, both of their careers are on the line. Both men's careers are on the line. And within the first minute, Pentagon Dark breaks Prince Puma's arm. Breaks his arm within the first minute. And it was a big deal. It was a major deal because Prince Puma already has, this uphill battle to fight because he just had a match. He conquered the odds already, and he's having another match. And then Prince Puma gets his arm broken by Pentagon Dark. You feel for him, and you have to understand how depressing this is because if you saw the match, first thing you notice is, okay, this guy is going in knowing he's already worn out. He gets his arm broken. And then on top of that, the believers, the fans, completely turn on him. The fans turn on him. They start chanting for Pentagon Dark. Cero Miedo, Cero Miedo. They turn on Prince Puma. He gets some people cheering for him, but most of the crowd turned on him. And so for me, that was depressing. I'm like, oh man, that's sad. That's sad, man. This guy is fighting his heart out. He's fighting his heart out, and everybody just turns against him. It was a hard match to watch from a fan's perspective. It's a hard match to watch from a fan's perspective because it's two of your favorites. It's two of your favorite wrestlers in the company. And one of them has to lose, but when the other one loses, they're gone. So who do you root for? It was very conflicting, and I think that was the emotion they wanted to create. They wanted to make you conflicted. They wanted to make you feel like there was no happy ending here. I think they just wanted to eliminate all aspects of there being a happy ending, and quite frankly, I think they succeeded. So Prince Puma is fighting with a weak arm. He's getting some offense in. Prince is basically handicapped. We know he's handicapped, but then he manages to hit a Benadryller, go up to the top rope to hit a 630. That's when Vampiro comes to the ring, and as Prince Puma flies off the top rope, pulls Vampiro out of the way, Puma comes crashing down. Vampiro betrays Prince Puma. It was a conspiracy. And to me, Matt Striker, at this moment, gave us some of his best commentary. Because to me, I see Matt Striker as the voice of reason for everybody. Even when the fans can, be flaky here and there, Matt Striker remained the constant moral voice, the guy that was all about being just, the guy that was all about being true, doing what's right. And he's screaming, yelling, it's a conspiracy. This was wrong. This was not right. And his commentary was beautiful. And again, this is one of those instances where a commentator can help. It can help the moments. And I thought Matt Striker did amazing. He did amazing, man. And I have to give props to Vampiro as well. It says a lot about someone like Vampiro who can say so much and say nothing. Because all they did was just show the camera. They showed the shot of him just standing there with a smile on his face. And in my head, I'm going, you played him. You played him. You tricked him. You got your way. You jerk. You jerk, man. It was crazy. And, of course, Prince Puma hits the mat. Pentagon Dark capitalizes, and he wins the Lucha Underground Championship. He is your new world champion. And that means Prince Puma is done. That's it. Prince Puma loses the championship and is now no longer a part of Lucha Underground. And it hit pretty hard. I will say this, the crowd chanting, nah, 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 hey, 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 goodbye. That was not cool. That wasn't cool at all. That was pretty dickish. Now they realized it and started chanting, thank you, Puma. But at first, nah, man. That was not cool whatsoever. I guess this means, and we'll talk about Ricochet more when we get to the montages, but I guess this means that Vampiro and Pentagon Dark are back together now. Clearly, there's something going on here. He helped him. Pentagon Dark talks to the audience saying that this is my tempo now, that I run Lucha Underground. I am Pentagon Dark and Cero Miedo. And that's how we end the wrestling portion of the show. You are all here to hear me talk about. You're here to talk about, or you're here to hear me talk about the montage, the ending montage. Now, I was hoping that somebody would find me the montage by this point so I can react to it again, because I would like to give you raw reactions. I'd like to watch it and react to it again, because it's hard to, it's really hard to give you the reactions as it is, because it's written. It's written. And I want you to see the raw reactions on my face. But I guess I'll just have to talk about it. We just have to talk about what it is. Let's go ahead and get into the first part. I'm just going to go through what I saw, talk about it, and give my thoughts on the montage. So the montage begins with Prince Puma walking out. We see him exiting the arena. And then he takes off his mask. Yeah, he actually takes off his mask and leaves it in the arena, the tempo. So this is it. That is all I needed to see. Ricochet's done with Lucha Underground. He's making his way out, and it looks like, from what I hear, he's going to WWE. I have a problem with this. Him going to NXT, great. I think he'll be great in NXT. I think he'll do wonderful in NXT. I am terrified when Ricochet gets to the main roster. I don't know if he wants to go. I don't think he should go. Maybe, what am I talking about? I don't know if he wants to go. I think he wants to go. But I don't know if it's a good idea for him to go. I'm serious. I'm scared people like Ricochet will be underutilized, will be mistreated, will be mishandled. He will be restricted. He won't be able to do what he's been doing. Maybe that's not the place for him. Ricochet, if you're going to WWE, if you're determined to go, I wish you the best of luck, but I'm scared for you, buddy. You've done some great things with Lucha Underground and New Japan Pro Wrestling and PWG. If you cannot do that, if you cannot do what you did here tonight in WWE or NXT, I say you don't go. I say just don't go. But this is your life. You can do what you want. I'm just being real with you. I'm terrified for you. But the next part of this montage, we see the Gauntlet and King Cuerno's possession. He has it in his Hunter's Trophy room. It's in his Hunter's Trophy, and I think that's pretty cool. That's clearly setting up for something, because remember, that Gauntlet gives you the power of a god, and whoever wears the Gauntlet gets possessed by a god. So is King Cuerno about to be possessed by a god? And I guess that means he'll be getting a strong push if we have a season 4. Because quite frankly, King Cuerno is way too awesome to not be pushed. So we'll have to see what happens with him. We see Sexy Star in what looked like a press conference. She was at a press conference, and a little girl comes up to her and gives her a box. And she tells her she hasn't forgotten about you. And then she opens the box, and it's the spider that's been haunting her throughout the season. Yeah, because they haven't resolved it. I was like, oh yeah, that spider. Nobody ever resolved that. Who's that spider belong to? At the same time, they will probably never resolve that, because I'm pretty sure Sexy Star is gone. And let me just stop real quick to talk about this. I am very, very disappointed as I pull out this weird accent. I don't know where it came from, but I am disappointed in Sexy Star. I'm so disappointed, because think about what they, not just Lucha Underground, but AAA, every promotion has done for her. They have bent over backwards to make this woman a star. No pun intended. And I look at what they laid out for her, the storyline that, I'll be real with you, does have me intrigued about next season. And I just shake my head, because I just tell myself it's not going to get resolved, because she's gone. They cannot bring her back. I'm sorry, after what Sexy Star did to Rosemary, they would be crazy to bring her back. They would be crazy to bring her back. They are in one hell of a tight space right now. Sexy Star has put Lucha Underground in a tight corner. And it's not cool. It's not cool, man. They have to release her. They can't bring her back, because it makes them look bad. This woman is known for what she did to Rosemary. And what she did to Rosemary was screwed up. She didn't, but you tried to legitimately hurt somebody. That's taboo. You should be gone from the wrestling business. So, yeah, she's done. And don't expect that to be resolved at all. We have Mascarita Sagrada telling the rabbit tribe, the white rabbit tribe, that he is not the right rabbit. He is not the white rabbit. I'm hunting rabbits. The white rabbit, and he will take them to him. So we're going to find out who the white rabbit is. We don't find out who it is yet, but we're going to find out if there's a season 4. We see Phoenix and Melissa as a couple celebrating, being cute. And then in the background, we see Katrina and Jeremiah Crane. Now, if you don't know, Katrina is still obsessed with Phoenix because he gets to live forever. And the one thing she wants to do is live. So that's just that cross star, you know, that cross, what do you call that? It's Romeo and Juliet, cross star lovers or something like that. It's one of those love relationships that will never be able to happen. She loves Phoenix, but he doesn't love her. But then Crane loves Katrina, and Mill loves Katrina, but she loves Phoenix, but Phoenix loves Melissa. Oh man, that's gonna be some drama next season if that happens. Oh, let's talk about this. Let's talk about freaking Daga. So we haven't seen Daga all year. Okay, apparently somebody has found they have found me a cinematic. Do me a favor. If you found a cinematic, tweet it to me. Tweet it to me. I will open it up in just a second and react to it again. I will open it up in just a second and just react to it again at the end of this video. But let me get through the rest of this. So we have Daga, who hasn't been on this season at all. But last season he was being stalked by Cobra Moon. She stalked him, and we see Daga with a sword, and then Cobra Moon basically says, "Will you be my king?" And he accepts. So we have King Daga, who's now a part of the reptile tribe. We see Drago chained up, and then we see Pindar get decapitated. Pindar, the guy who cost him the trio championships, he got decapitated. They killed him on TV. Holy crap, they decapitated Pindar. It was awesome. Come on, man. And then Vampiro reveals his plan. We see Vampiro, and he's talking to somebody. And he reveals his plan to eliminate Prince Puma and then elevate Pentagon Dark. And it was all part of his master's plan. But then he says Pentagon will soon fall as well. To which I say, oh, so Pentagon Dark is not his master. Because I was thinking, and this was my theory. I thought Pentagon Dark was Vampiro's master, and this was his plan all along. No. It's one of those things where Pentagon Dark is also a part of his master's plan. Who's his master? I have no idea. We'll have to find out next season. Matanza is shown in a cage. He has Rey Mysterio trapped in his cell. Yeah. Matanza has Rey Mysterio, who's still alive, but he's trapped in the cell with him. Come on, man. But you are all here to hear me talk about the last part of this cinematic. We see Dario Cueto in his office. He's talking to one of his, I think it's a councilman. And then he says, sorry about losing the gauntlet, but I'll get it back. He says, oh, don't worry. You don't have to worry about getting it back. Because you'll be dead. Gets a gun. Pow! Shoots Dario Cueto. I should have been doing live reactions. You should have saw my face when it happened. I was like, what? No! Not Dario! Not Dario! Not Dario! Come on! Says we're gonna have new management, and then Dario. I thought Dario was dead. I said, oh my god, he's dead. He is dead. But then Dario, I think Dario, yeah, he manages to climb up, and then he grabs the phone, and then he starts dialing. He starts dialing. I don't know what happened. I don't know what the other guy said on the other side of that phone. Okay, and thank you for the guy who sent me a link on Twitter. I'm about to watch it in just a second. But I need to watch this again to take in all of it. But then we see Dario on the phone. Someone says something. I gotta watch it again to be clear, and that's what I'm about to do. And then he passes out. To be continued. You know what? Well, I got you here. Well, I got you here. Let me go ahead and pull this up. Thank you to the way. Oh, Griffith. Thank you, man. Mr. Aaron Griffith. They sent me a link to the ending cinematic, sir. I appreciate that so much. I'm about to watch it again. Okay, let me see if I can pull it up. Thank you, sir. You are awesome. Okay. Actually, let's not watch it on here. Let's watch it on. Let me see if I can watch it on my phone. I think I can watch it on my phone. Let me see here. Yeah, there we go. I can watch it on my phone. Okay, so you're gonna get live reactions to the ending sequence. I need to rewatch this. I need to rewatch it so I can be more clear about what's going on here. Okay, here we go. And then okay, we got Black Lotus.
Dark times are ahead. You got the money?
Wait, this isn't the right one, dude. This is season 1. Now this is season 1. This isn't yeah, you sent me the wrong one, dude. This is the season 1 finale montage. This isn't season 3. Sent me the wrong one. Ah, shoot. I thought that was the part 4. You sent me the ending to Lucha Underground season 1. Yeah, that's not it. Let me see if I can find it. Maybe I can find it on the on YouTube real quick. Let's see. Thank you guys for hanging out. Looking for it right now. Ultima Lucha montage. And I'm going to go to past. Let's go to today. Let's go to today. Yeah, it's not showing up. Ah! Okay, but yeah, basically Dario Cueto passes out, and then he says to be continued. It says to be continued. So, is he dead? I don't know. He survived, because if Matanza's going to be there, why would there be a Matanza without Dario Cueto? And who's going to be a new manager? Is it going to be the Lord? Also, keep this in mind. We got no resolution to the captain of the LAPD, what was Vasquez? Lieutenant, is it captain or lieutenant? Whatever. That woman who's the wife, the mother, the woman who's the mother of Katrina, who's in charge of the LAPD. It's Vasquez. Yeah, that woman. She has one half of the amulet. Have half of an amulet that's keeping Katrina alive. That's what makes her immortal. They haven't resolved that. What's going to happen with freaking Matanza, the White Rabbit Tribe? There's a lot of things that they haven't even brought up yet. So we need a season 4. We need a season 4. Oh my God. And someone just said it too. If this was going to be the last episode, they would not have added to be continued. They would have resolved it. They would have ended it. I agree with you. But think about this. Young Justice. Young Justice season 2. Young Justice ended on to be continued. And we haven't seen season 3 yet. Apparently there will be a season 3, and it is going to appear on Netflix. When that happens, I don't know. But Lucha Underground, yeah, we have it to be continued, but there's no guarantee for a season 4 yet. So I need someone to make it official. We need a season 4. We need a season 4. For real. But thank you guys. This was awesome. I loved every single bit of this this finale. This was great. It made me a fan. It made me feel like a fan. I wasn't critiquing it. I wasn't doing anything. I was just enjoying it for what it was. I'm going to end it right here. Thank you guys so much for joining me for this amazing finale. I guess I'll see you guys whenever the hell there's an announcement. If there's an announcement, I will be up here to talk about it. I will make a video about it. But we need a season 4. We need a season 4. Do not let this be the last episode of Lucha Underground. If we do something, again, if you need us to do something to help out, please let us know. Please let us know. But thank you guys for watching. But this is your boy Alyx, man. If this is the first time you've watched me, click that subscribe button, like the video, follow me on Facebook and Twitter. The links to both social medias are down below in the description box, as well as a link to my Patreon and my PayPal if you would like to donate to the channel and help improve the quality. And if you want to help improve the brand, your boy Alyx Man's brand, get my name out there, you can buy you a t-shirt today. But this has been an amazing season for Lucha Underground, and hopefully we get more. Thank you guys for watching. You guys are awesome. I'll catch you guys next time right here in your boy Alyx Man's World. Peace out.